Hey fellow fishermen, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to TerraScape, Episode 3, New Sea Land. If I recall, I think the next scenario is pretty interesting. Yes, it is. New Sea Land. That's fine. So this one's pretty different than the last two scenarios because it involves water cards. When there is little fertile land available, tapping into other sources for food is a good idea. Since we discovered an abundance of fish here, fishing will be an excellent way to ensure that our population is well fed. Oh, that's pretty wild. There's like a rift that cuts straight into land. That's cool. So the first thing is unlock settlement card, and we need to put the keep down. Place 10 cottages. So from experience, I have noticed it is often best to place your cottages in such a way that they don't immediately form longhouses in case the game asks you to subsequently make longhouses. So like placing them in trios. The problem with that is I don't even have enough points to select new cards without forming the longhouse. So never mind. I would have liked to not have to form the longhouse, but the game was like, nah, you're gonna lose otherwise. Okay, here we go. Unlock Forestry, and then built gold wells. Place gold sawmills. Well, I don't have access to sawmills yet. I need to first make points with the lumberjack. And taking a look at the surrounding terrain, maybe working towards a forest settlement would be good. So I'll start to align the cottages for that. So we'll put like a well here, lumber, forester, lumberjack, something like that. Oh, there's my well. So, do I have the sawmill yet? No. So I need to make more points with the forestry deck to unlock sawmills. As you can see, this scenario is a little bit harder than the last one because I have to jump multiple steps to be able to get to the goals. Okay, here's one well. And that was a gold-placed well, but also a forest settlement. And I'm going to nuke the game in predator cards. Let's do a royal forest, maybe somewhat adjacent to this, so maybe a royal forest here. It keeps giving me cards I like don't want. It's killing me. Okay, there we go. Now I finally got sawmill. Perfect. Please give me sawmill cards. Alright, here's one at least. Alright, so here's a 120 gold sawmill. Oh, give me sawmills. For the love of God! Oh my God! I just bought so many cards for no sawmills. Game, you're killing me. I've definitely lost a few times in like playtesting this just from bad RNG where it's like, hey, you want a sawmill? Nah. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I just spent all my points to not get what I wanted. There we go, finally. Alright, so I'll plop this sawmill down. 110's fine. Unlock the fishing deck. place fishing boats and shell farms. And then also, not forget that, of course, I need to place the well cards as well. It's also worth pointing out in the bottom left that I won't have access to any other decks, so that means I won't be getting community or basic food, which we've seen before, meaning that there's no point in doing hunting, and there's less of a point to having space between my my settlement buildings because I won't have community cards to stitch between them. So I'm not going to have like taverns or bathhouses or anything like that. So with the new fishing cards, if we take a look at the merged buildings here, we have one that has a fishing net, one that has 2 fishing nets, one that has mountain blockers. So we don't have any fully known combinations, but maybe soon. So it wants me to place fishing boats and shell farms, but all I have right now is fishing traps. So I'm going to need to rack in the points by placing smartly placed traps to unlock new cards. And Najera Storm, thank you for the resub. I'll drink to that. Cheers. So fishing traps benefit from being on a lake or being adjacent to fish. So placing them where there's a lot of fish, pretty handy. And there we go, we just unlocked the boat. So I need to place 10 boats down and 1 shell farm, and I don't have shell farms yet. Well, let's take a look. So now that I have a boat, we have a fishing trap, boat, and something combo, a 2 fishing traps and a boat combo. So what I could be doing, which would be big brain play, is strategically trying to build up these combos so that I can use them later on. So knowing that I have a bunch of, I have 2 combo undiscovered, which has a fishing trap next to a fishing boat, I will choose to place my fishing boats where I've already placed my traps, so that when I have additional cards unlocked, I can benefit from that, that combination. So I just unlocked the 3rd fishing card, which is the shell farm. And the game still just wants me to place fishing boats, so I can make these combinations anyway. Like this would make a combination, and that just made a fishing outpost. So the fishing outpost gave me 25 additional points, allows me to place 2 fish, and it creates fish on all free surrounding tiles. Nice. That's the opposite of what a fishing outpost should do. Usually fishing outposts remove fish from surrounding tiles, but hey, I don't mind it. The other combination that I don't have whatever the 4th pile is yet. So I'll just focus on placing my fishing traps and placing my fishing boats. As you can see, the fishing boats also have a huge adjacency to the fishing outpost. There's a 45-point gain putting it next to the fishing outpost, which is like pretty awesome. So if I really wanted like a really high yield fishing boat, I could do fish, fish, fishing boat, and that's a 135. I also still need to place wells that are gold. So maybe let's work on that too when when I'm able. So let's make another fishing outpost somewhere over this way, maybe. So we'll do like trap, boat, and then I'll place the shell farm in this. Oh, and there's the 4th, which is a fishery. So let's check up on the decks again. So the fishing deck is fully unlocked, and the merged building now is 2 traps, a fishery, and a boat. Got it. So a fishery can only be placed on the shore. So if I want to fulfill this combination, I have to build it on the coast. So this is a coast-only construction. And I'm going to wait on these for now, because I'm going to focus more on the boats and traps that the game wants me to do. Also, these fishing outposts are really good for traps because they create so many adjacent fish so that I can just, you know, trap the hell out of them like that. So place 8 more traps. My god, that's a lot of traps. Is there a button you can press to see all the values instead of just scanning the mouse? No. You have to use your, like, map knowledge. There's another outpost. I don't have access to additional fish cards, so let's focus on settlement cards for the wells. So the wells just have to have a rating of gold. That one does. Oh, boat builder. I'm not going to get into that just yet. But a boat builder allows you to support your fishing fleet by building it on the coast as well. So it's another coastal ship deployment to put down. Oh, here's a superboat. Cool. These would probably be best placed somewhere over here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's plop it right there for, like, maximum effect. And I just completed the boats, the outposts, and earning points with the fishing deck. So that one placement did 3 main goals. So now it wants me to place 3 boat builders. It still wants me to place fishing traps, and it wants me to place fish. The place fish is pretty easy to do. So I'll place fish around where this future... Oop, I should not have picked that. Shoot. Oh well. Royal Forest it is then. Kind of burning those cards, but I'm trying to make points off of the cards that I have, so I can afford new cards. Although I have 7 choices to pick from, so I'm not too concerned. The other thing I can work on is laying out the groundwork for the fisheries. That pattern there that I have access to. Oh, here we go. Another well. That's gold. It's not high points, but hey, it's good enough. Oh, here's a boat builder. So the boat builder gets points from a merge building that I haven't discovered and the fishing outposts. So as you can see, it's built on the shore, but because my fishing outposts are so deep in the sea, I don't actually get the adjacency bonuses from them because they're too far out. So if I want to make use of the boat builder, I need to start building fishing outposts that are closer to the shore, which is fine. The game doesn't really care if the boat builder makes points, but obviously I want to try to maximize it if I can. Oh, and here's my first fishery. So the fishery, additional points, and it fills fish all on free surrounding tiles. So they're really good to build on the shore. And then, of course, the boat builder now has an adjacency bonus from fish farms. So I could do like another fishery here eventually. So I'll put the fishing boat here and then like 2 nets on either side and the fishery there. And I'll do that one last. Oh, I already got the nets. Perfect. So then if I put like a boat builder here, it's not like high point value, but at least it's serving 2 fisheries. So that's 1 of 3 that I've placed down. And let's try to get the... Oh, here's a super boat builder. Sure. Yeah, that one will help because it has an increased radius. So it can reach a little bit further out into the ocean and make more points. Although, I really have not been designing my... I've not been designing my layout to benefit from boat builders. Oh well. So gold wells. All right, that's a gold well. I'm just going to burn all of my card choices. So 2 super boat builders. There's another gold well. So I only did 1 more gold well to fulfill that gold well placement. And then place 4 more traps and 2 more fish. So that's not too hard. Looks like now that I've filled this area with fish, placing traps and shell farms around here would be ideal. I already have a boat builder there, though, so I'm going to work it this direction. Or once we have the fishing outpost here, the builders placed here can then support the fishing outpost that is close to the shore. I'll place that one down too. And then maybe the last one over here. Alright, earn points with the settlement deck, and I need to earn about 400 more points with that. And place 1 more well. Great! Well, the settlement deck and the wells are a choice here. I have 43 cottages, though. So let's go ahead and just grab the fishing deck. Because I still need to place fish traps, and I just got a whole bunch of fish traps, which is perfect. Let's see. Maybe I will create another fishery over here. And another fishery here. And that gives me some place fish, which then fulfills that side quest. It wants me to build 2 more forest settlements and earn more points for the fishing deck. Forest settlements, huh? Alright, looks like a kind of a flat spot here for a forest settlement. And if I need to place a well with a gold rating, placing it in the middle of a forest settlement will work pretty well. There's a forest settlement and a well with a gold rating. Nice. So I need 1 more forest settlement. I could put it here. I mean, it's already full of trees, but there's really nowhere else on this tiny little island to like put a forest settlement, so it doesn't really matter where I put it exactly. So 1, 2, 3. Lumberjack will go there once I own one. And then the well will go in the middle. I've almost earned all the points I need with the settlement deck, so let's just hammer that out real quick, because I have tons of settlement cards. I have like a pack full of, I have 54 cottages. I could basically fill this entire island with cottages if I wanted to. I don't, but I could. Okay. that main quest is done. So the last main quest I have is 2 more fish farms. So the fish farm is the fishery on the shoreline. The thing is, I need to earn a lot more points with the fishing deck before I do that. So it wouldn't be hard for me to create the last 2 fish farms. I have plenty of cards to do it. The worry that I have is that I would rather finish... So if you finish the main quests, you can still continue to finish the side quests, but I'd rather do the side quests first, as it is more challenging, I think, as a personal preference. And because nothing I have left requires forestry cards or settlement cards, I can just easily recycle all my forestry and settlement cards, as they will not be involved in this scenario anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some points with the fish cards. Which is not too hard to do. Because I have so many points from playing efficiently, I can just like burn cards without worrying too much. I should start saving fish traps, however, because fish traps are involved in making the fish farms. Oh, come on, I don't want houses. So what I'll do in this case is set up the requirements for a fishery, so I can put the fishery right there and finish it. Well, actually, I'll just do it now, because I still have 1 left to do, and this adds a lot more fish over here that I can use to set up fishing outposts. Man, it does not want to give me nets. There we go. Fine. You really want me to place a charcoal burner? There you go. Game's like forcing me. Fine. You really want me to place a boat builder? I don't think the boat builder counts as a fishing deck. I'm not sure. I guess I'm about to see. Yeah, it doesn't. Because it doesn't have that fishing modifier. I thought so. So the boat builders aren't going to get me anywhere close to my goal. Now that I have 2 more fishing traps, I might as well lay out another spot for a fishery. Where was the original one? Oh, no, I already built it. So I'll set up another fishery here. But I'm going to want to earn a little bit more points first. So I'll keep this trap in my back pocket and just place some like high yield fishing boats out here instead. Cool. So there we go. That side quest is done. And now we'll finish the last main quests, and that should be it for this scenario. Done! You've successfully mastered all the challenges, so we can move on. That was New Sea Land. And you can see it's pretty different than the other maps that I've done so far, where I wasn't really building up too much. Like, I've only really a tiny village. It's mostly just like a fishing island. But it's pretty neat. Thank you for tuning in to TerraScape, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow viewers.